Hello, in this video we want to look at lice. Okay, lice is plural, louse is singular. So we want to look at this. Basically, in this video it is a community medicine video, guys. So we are looking at very specific details of this in a community medicine perspective. So let us start. So basically louse is singular, a single one is called louse and multiple or plural is lice. Okay. So basically you can see many people will have on their head. It's pretty common and they spread from one person to the other. So this is the adult lice, louse. Okay. So they can be found on the head, body, in the pubic hair also. So basically depending on the species, like Pediculosis capitis, head, cap means head, no? So you can remember Pediculosis capitis is found on head, Pediculosis corporis, corpor means what? Body. Similarly pubic hair also pubis. Okay. So basically here we want to look only at these two because Pediculosis we want to look at now. Okay. So let us look at these. What are lice? So basically lice are small wingless ectoparasites. They are wingless ectoparasites. Small I wouldn't say because actually you can see them very easily. Small compared to some other bigger insects maybe. Okay. They bite a lot, guys. They bite and they are annoying. Yeah, of course they are really annoying. They bite and they are annoying. And they affect what? They are parasites of mammals. Okay. The lice that infects man are of three kinds that we already told you here. So you have the ones that infect the head, that is Pediculosis capitis. Then you have the body, if they are body louse. Body louse are called as Pediculosis corporis. And pubic or crab louse, Pethyrus pubis. That's how it seems to pronounce, Pethyrus pubis. Okay. So basically, you know that there are three types of louse now. First of all, you came here to learn louse and now you know there are three types of louse also. So many types. Okay. So basically, colder climates, wherever it is there it is affected more, they say. But here in India, we have a lot of lice, don't we? Infestation of lice is called as pediculosis. So what is the condition called as? Pediculosis is the condition. Okay. If a person has lice on the head, what will you write as the diagnosis? Pediculosis. Okay. So let us look at mainly the head and body lice. Okay. We'll look at the head and body lice now. So basically the head and body lice differ. They don't differ much in their structure, the head and the body ones. Okay. The head lice inhabit the hairs of the scalp. The body lice are mainly in the bodies of the hosts. Okay. Obviously it's pretty clear. Head one will be on head, body one will be on body. So we have the head one and the body one. Okay. Now the body of a louse is flattened dorsoventrally. So that we'll have to look at the structure of the adult now. They are saying the body of it is having three parts: head, thorax and abdomen. Very typical of insects: head, thorax and abdomen. Now when it comes to head, it is pointed in front and it bears a pair of 5 jointed antennae. Oh, it has 5 but jointed antennae. Can you actually see any jointed antenna here? 5. Okay. Then coming to these mouth parts are adapted to bite and suck blood, aren't they? What about the thorax now? Thorax, you can see that how many pairs of legs are there? 3 pairs of legs. You can clearly see here there are 3 pairs of legs. Okay. The shape is somewhat like square of the thorax. Is it a square of the thorax? Okay. Then the legs are strongly developed. They are provided with claws which help them to cling. Okay. So they have claws in the legs. That's so mean of. They have claws and all that. And they attack us. They have claws. Okay. Abdomen. Now let's move on to abdomen. Abdomen is elongated, consists of 9 segments. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it has 9 segments, they are saying. The last abdominal segment is pointed in the case of males and bilobed in the case of females. Oh, that would be interesting because you will have to identify whether it is male or female. So is it bilobed or pointed in this? It seems to be pointed, so it is male. Let's see if we can find a female. Wait. Kind of this looks like bilobed to me. So I'm thinking this could be a female. Okay, in spotters, if they will ask you to identify, guys, whether it is male or female. So it's better you look at some proper photos and learn. Wait. This one is a spotter from our college. So you can see here, it doesn't seem to be bilobed. So I would say this is a male. This one, on the other hand, seems to be bilobed. What do you say, guys? So could be a female, right? So pretty clear it is. See, the male they have shown point, and female they have shown bilobed. Okay. Now let us move on to the life cycle or life history of lice. Life history. We are looking only at the ones that affect the hair and the body, right? So basically, if you look at somebody's hair, right? We'll just cover that now. So basically, if you see somebody's hair who has pediculosis, you can see the adults moving around, okay? You can also, especially in the occipital part or in the posterior auricular regions of the head, you will find a lot of nits. Nits are what? Let us look at that. So to the hair, they will be stuck like this white color eggs. Okay. It may be a little gross for you to see. Wait. So you can see here in the occipital region, this is the neck, right? Back side. So here they will split the hair and they will look for nits here. Nits will be like white, like this, something like this. You can see here, white dots stuck to the hair. Very hard to remove these are. Okay, so some special combs were there to remove these very painful ones. I never liked them. Okay, so nowadays everything is chemical treatment. They will give chemicals and they will try to kill the lice. Okay, so let us look at the life cycle, life history of lice. So look at this one. What and all are there here? An egg which is attached to the hair, looks like they've shown that. That's a nit they are calling. And there's a larva and the adult. Let us see the features of these. So basically there are 3 stages in the metamorphosis: egg, larva and adult. So the egg are called nits. They are laid singly or in groups. They are firmly attached to the hair, and they are attached not just to the hair, to clothing, etc. They have some cementing substance by which they are able to attach. Okay. The eggs are small. Guys, you're understanding, right? Or you want a break? So basically we are looking at what? Today we are looking at this topic, lice, right? So in that we are looking at the egg part. Okay. So basically the egg, right? They'll be small, white, ovoid bodies pointed at one end, truncated and pitted at the other end. Okay. Under favorable conditions of temperature, the eggs will hatch in 6 to 9 days. The eggs will not hatch if the temperature is below 22 degrees centigrade. So it looks like it wants warm temperature. Now coming to the larva or nymph, guys, we are moving on to the larva or nymph. So a larva, here they are calling it as or nymph actually. Nymph is actually a immature form of the adult. And yes, the larva actually, as you are able to see here, it looks very much like the adult only. Okay. And only that it is smaller in size, the larva. Okay. It feeds on the host, it develops into adult. So basically even the larva feeds on the host. Okay. The larval stage may take 10 to 15 days, it will be there. And it will pass through 3 molds to become an adult. Now we will move on to the adult, guys. What do you say? Now let us learn about the adult. Adult, we already saw head, thorax, abdomen, 3 pairs of legs and 5 antennae which are jointed, etc. we have seen. The entire life cycle will take place in about 15 to 17 days under favorable conditions. This adult will live for 30 to 50 days. How sad. It's quite a long time. Actually, they torture you a lot when they come. I used to have this issue. Anyways, remember how these lice are spread. Direct contact, indirect contact. So in direct contact, what happens? You are directly in contact with the lice from another person, right? Children will easily get it from school, right? When their heads come together. Indirect contact can be there. Indirect contact means the lice may be acquired from clothing, bedding, combs, brushes, right? You should use, that's why you should use your own comb, right? So just be careful with people who have around you. So basically, these lice, what they do, they can jump and come to your head also. Like they can fly and come. That's what this book says. Yeah, it's possible. Now, they can get blown from one person's head to the other person's head. Okay. Now, what you want to know here, these lice, right? If it is just this problem of itching and all that, and they suck our blood, and it is that, if it was that, we could have left it. Probably not left it exactly, but these also spread diseases, guys. So these are vectors of some diseases. Like this, look at the diseases that these spread. They are vectors for the diseases like epidemic typhus, which is caused by the bacteria Rickettsia provazeki. Okay, so it is transmitting bacteria. It can give you a disease. Then relapsing fever. So relapsing fever is caused by Borrelia, right? So it can this lice can be a vector for this Borrelia recurrens, okay, which is also a bacteria. Then trench fever, it can spread trench fever. So trench fever is by Rickettsia again, Rickettsia quintana, okay. Then dermatitis because of scratching and secondary infection. Okay. So these things are not a good news. Now you have understood that these can spread some diseases like epidemic typhus, relapsing fever, trench fever. Okay. So now how will you control these? Before this, just look at this Pithrirus pubis. This is a crab louse. Crab louse, it looks like a little like a crab, don't you think? So basically this will affect the pubic hair, etc. Right? So this is crab louse or pubic louse. It is generally found in pubic and perineal region. At times it can occur in other body parts as well. Okay, it adheres close to the skin and it is very difficult to remove it. So this has some kind of a body form, like it is small in size, square body. Head is impacted on the thorax. So you can see head is impacted on the thorax. It is relatively enormous and powerful legs and claws. Maybe that is why it is called as crab louse. It has these claws and legs which are really powerful, they are saying. You can see that here. Right? The first pair of legs are slender than the others. Yeah, that's right. It's looking thin, right? The first pair of legs. It's extreme inertness. It's extreme inertness. It does not move very much from the site of its birth. Oh, it doesn't move much. Okay. So guys, what did I want to say? How it would have been if we had 3 pairs of legs. We have 1 pair of legs. 3 pairs of legs. Interesting. Okay, the life cycle of crab louse is very similar to that of the head louse or body louse. Okay. They are saying the good thing about this crab louse is they have not proved it to carry any disease. Not known to carry any disease. That's the good news about crab louse. Okay, but anyways, now we have to come to the control measures of louse. Right? How to control lice. Okay. Oh, it became lice. Okay. So lice, how do you control? So basically insecticides, right? Insecticides, typical stuff that you will write. Insecticides like HCH, DDT. I don't understand why they mention insecticide control in the textbook and they write DDT and then they say DDT is banned in the place that they have explained DDT. Why don't you give us the latest information as to actually what should be used? Sometimes we need to rewrite these textbooks. Okay, guys, now please listen. We are looking at the control of lice now. Now let's move on. So a lot of insecticides are there, guys, like malathion, right? Okay, then let us go to head. What else? What are the other types? Body lice, head lice. They are saying present recommendation is malathion. Okay, then we'll go with the present recommendation. Malathion for head lice, head and crab lice. Okay, the lotion should be left on for 12 to 48 hours. Sorry, 12 to 24 hours. And then the hair has to be washed. So this will kill lice and the nits. Oh, it will kill the adult and the nits. Nice. So then they are saying dust containing carbaryl is also effective as louse powder. There is some dust containing carbaryl. Yes. Okay, that powder you can put. Then for body lice, what will they say? For body lice, a powder containing 1% malathion, dust containing carbaryl may be used. Okay, same thing they are telling. They can even do mass delousing if a lot of people have in an area. Okay. Then what is the other possibility? Personal hygiene. So don't share combs, etc. with people who have this condition. So basically, bathe regularly, change clothes, right? Put soap and take bath. As simple as that. If you have long hair, wash it frequently. That's all, guys. We're done with louse. Wow. So basically, personal hygiene insecticides are available. As such, these are very effective nowadays, what they recommend, the doctors. If you have pediculosis, then don't try to just comb it vigorously and go and take some over-the-counter shampoo, etc. Go to a dermatologist, guys. They have good solutions now. Just applying these shampoos will kill, they are saying here, right? They will kill the lice and the nits. Then why go for some shampoo over the counter which says it will paralyze the lice and then you have to comb out the lice, right? No need. You're getting things that can kill the lice directly. So please go to a dermatologist, okay, and get the correct shampoo for pediculosis, that is louse infestation. Bye bye.